I learned about the dark side.
Did you get cookies?
I was going to say that. I was going to say he went there for cookies.
So,
Just needed to display the force.
so what do you think they're talking? Like a lot of this is where everybody gets the rapture idea from from here.
Yeah.
So what do you think they're talking about? Like pretend we've never heard of the rapture or anything like that. Like what would it say to you if you didn't know anything about it already?
So?
For some reason, I just get the really strong feeling of I fly away. Oh, glory. I fly away.
In the morning.
If I die.
When I die. It's not if, it's when. Remember, Nathan, from your teaching, death is inevitable. What I'm seeing is that when Jesus comes, that's when people are going to be raptured. Because he keeps talking about the coming of the Son of Man. Not like, pre-trib rapture. Like, oh, we get to escape all of the tribulation. We're free. No, because you know what? It talks about all the tribulation before it talks about people being raptured.
She said, we're free. I just heard like a bunch of slaves. We're free.
We're free. We're free. We're free.
He knows what I'm talking about too. It's
I
like,
know.
Can I have a potty break?
yeah.
More Family Guy.
No, Yuri's Revenge Runner 2. American Conqueror.
Oh, gosh.
Yuri has slaves to mine the ore. And if you click them, they'll say things like that.
Don't hurt me.
Anyways.
I haven't eaten in days. Yeah, but where are they going to be raptured to since the God's kingdom comes down to the earth?
Antarctica,
Which is why I
where
think
God's ice palace is built.
That would be awesome.
they're raptured up into the air with Jesus, and then we all come back down, and then slaughter.
But what would be the point
You
of
mean
being
like-
raptured up into the sky if
you
we're just
mean
going to
like-
come right back down?
Because everyone is like, holy crap, I screwed up. That person just got
Gotta
raptured,
show
and now I'm
Gotta
screwed.
show Gotta show it. So you think it's going to be
True.
like, boom, oh God, it's Jesus. Zip. All the Christians. Zip. Yeah.
It's true though, because God didn't want the Israelites just freed from Egypt. He had to make a big deal about it.
Yeah.
Harden Pharaoh's heart and everything.
Any thoughts, Brian? No?
No thoughts.
None whatsoever.
I am a vegetable.
But I think it's kind of cool
Moo.
because... Moo? That, like...
He's a coward.
It kind of aggravates me sometimes, though, when people are like, Jesus could come tomorrow. I'm like, have you read your Bible? Jesus is not coming tomorrow. There's some things that have to happen first, and they haven't happened yet. There's no Antichrist. The temple's not rebuilt in Jerusalem. I was like, sorry, guys. He's not coming tomorrow.
And unless there's a horse hiding behind you and your name is Pestilence, we're not done yet.
A bunch of people didn't fall away from Christianity. A bunch of people didn't die. There's no fire falling from heaven.
Well.
It's not yet.
Not in the masses described in the Bible.
Yeah.
So, like, people like,
No, a third of the earth,
yeah.
and a third of the earth, or the third of the trees.
I just said.
A river of
And
blood.
then, the waters turn to blood, and the moon's darkened. None of that stuff has happened yet. Sorry, Jesus is not coming right now. Unless he just faked us out, and he's like, sorry, guys, I just... Yeah, exactly.
Songwriters on stage. Jesus is coming later.
And last time I, checked, he kind of told the truth all the time. That's what I was thinking about. I'm like, why did Jesus tell them he was coming soon when it's 2,000 years later and he hasn't come yet? Like, why
Time's
didn't he
relative.
just say, what?
Time's relative.
Yeah. I was like, why didn't he just say,
Really?
I'm coming?
Really, he came that one day, but he was so far away, his rocket ship hasn't come here
It
yet.
hasn't arrived. Well, technically, if Jesus made the world,
Jesus is a Martian.
well, God made the world.
Actually, it'll only take about 8 years to get from Mars.
Shut up.
Well, you see, if God made the world and he spoke, light into existence, the speed of light, I think he can travel pretty fast.
And I don't really know how long it would take to get from Mars.
Brian doesn't aren't true. There's some people, like...
Well, some people
I
would.
completely lost my train of thought. I had it, and then I was like listening
There
to
are
Brian,
some
and I
people,
was like,
yes. It's true, a fact.
Because he probably went around saying this whole little message, like, oh, blah, 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 and then he went around and did the exact opposite of what he just told everybody else to do.
Yeah, because he enjoys just talking to us.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, buddy! and I've done that. I'm just like, at random time I'll be like, well, I don't know what to pray, God, so how you doing? And he's like, I'm great. I'm like, really? Why are you great? Everybody's screwing up everywhere. And he's like, you're talking to me. And I'm like, oh, it makes me feel special. It's like people say that, like, there's a puzzle, and you have, like, one piece to the puzzle, you need to back up and see the whole puzzle and, assemble. It's more like, you're sitting there with a microscope, and you're, like, looking at the pixels on the puzzle piece. And you're going, what does this pixel mean?
Exactly.
So where does it go? You need to look at the puzzle piece before you can find out what the picture on the puzzle piece goes to.
Yeah.
We'll go to puzzle meeting every Sunday morning.
Yeah, they go to puzzle meeting to learn how to put the puzzle together, but they don't actually do it.
And they sit there and they're like, they have the puzzle piece, and they're like, looking at the picture, they look at the back side of the piece. They're like, what's on the back side? What's over here?
Puzzle Procrastinators Anonymous. For all those people.
I can juggle the puzzle pieces.
Hi, I'm Rachel, and I've never put my puzzle together.
Hi, Rachel. You never have? Oh man, all I've done is taken it apart. Congratulations.
It's true though, sometimes we put it together and then we rip it apart. And God's like...
We decided we don't like the picture.
Yeah, we're like, what?
Yeah.
No, that is not the God I serve. And then we get all pissed off and offended. When, obviously, like we said before...
Suck it up, because that is the God you serve. So be careful who you snap
Because
I
John
know,
was
right?
like...
Look at Job and don't snap at God.
No, that's the God you serve.
Okay, so now instead of those people, feeling all, oh, God is mean, now they feel God is all love and no mean whatsoever. Well, I mean, he's not mean, but, justice and, judgment. They're like, oh, no, he's not like that. I realized, that he's not like that. Oh, no, he is.
Yeah,
He's both.
he's not violent at all. He's never killed anybody. He's never hurt it. Fire! What's going on? Sword out of mouth. Nothing? Eyes of fire. Fire coming out. What does he do? He sends two people ahead of him. Fire comes out of their mouth and consumes anyone that challenges them. That's kind of officially just dangerous.
It's a fire hazard.
Big caution sign next to heaven. Warning, crazy
I
stuff.
wonder if anyone, tries to wear a, fireproof repellent thing and then make fun of them and see what happens. I bet you someone does. Someone's probably like, watch, they can't get me now. And then God's like, incinerate the fire suit and them all together. Just ashes fall to the floor. It reminds me of G.I. Joe when the guy incinerates in ashes.
Ew. That was disgusting.
I know.
Oh, rather dissolves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
Oh, the nanomites. Really? Uh-huh. That was kind of dumb, though. It's like, they eat it. Where's all that mass go? Where?
Where does it go?
They're microscopic.
They give it off in the green light they emit.
They emit heat, obviously.
Dude, you know how much heat you would get out of melting the Eiffel Tower? Just converting all that mass into heat.
Why do you think all the people were running? Because it was hot.
They weren't afraid of the nanomites. They're so cute. And then
Hey.
green smoke that eats you alive.
Chill.